What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Report. Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into some huge sports drama today, kicking things off with the New York Giants. Is head coach Brian Daboll finally seeing the light and considering a change at quarterback, or is he still stuck on a losing path? We've got the inside scoop on whether Jaxson Dart could be the savior this team desperately needs. Next up, we've got a critical alert straight from News Group newspapers. Their system is flagging user behavior as potentially automated, and they're laying down the law on data mining and AI usage. We'll break down exactly what this means for you and how it could impact your access to content online. Then, we're heading to the gridiron, where Chiefs defensive titan Chris Jones is dropping jaws with his latest comments about Russell Wilson. After years of trying, Jones is officially giving up on getting Wilson's jersey. We've got the full story on why this legendary pass rusher is over it. And we're closing out this explosive report with Russell Wilson himself addressing the Giants' faithful. With fans chanting for a change, what message does Wilson have for the New York faithful demanding a new quarterback? Stick around for all the details and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss an update. Brian Daboll's QB conundrum, the Giants' desperate gamble. Is Brian Daboll finally ready to bench Russell Wilson and give rookie Jaxson Dart a real shot with the New York Giants? After another brutal loss, the whispers are getting louder, and the fans are reaching their breaking point. For weeks, the narrative around the Giants has been centered on the struggles of Russell Wilson, whose offensive performance has left much to be desired. Despite the supposed learning year for highly touted rookie Jaxson Dart, he's been largely sidelined, watching an offense that looks increasingly inept. The frustration is palpable, especially with star receiver Malik Neighbors and promising running back Cam Sketibo also on the roster, seemingly being wasted. The defense, which should be a strength, can't compensate for the offensive woes, leaving fans questioning the coaching staff and front office's decisions. The fan reaction has been swift and vocal, with chants for "We want Dart" echoing through the stadium. Analysts are pointing to the steep learning curve for any quarterback thrust into this struggling environment, but argue that Dart's potential upside outweighs the risks of continuing with the current formula. Many believe that if the Giants are to salvage anything from this season and build for the future, the rookie quarterback must be given the reins, even if it means an immediate baptism by fire. Don't go anywhere, because the story behind this quarterback controversy is far from over. Next, we'll reveal a shocking message from a major news publisher that could change how you consume online content. News Group newspapers issues data mining ultimatum. A stark warning has been issued by News Group newspapers, putting users on notice about automated behavior and strict data mining policies. In a clear statement, the company has stated that its terms and conditions explicitly prohibit any automated access, collection, or text data mining of its content. This includes usage for AI, machine learning, or large language models, signaling a strong stance against unauthorized data scraping. For those interested in the commercial use of their content, a specific contact point has been provided: crawl permission at News Co. UK. This move comes amid growing concerns across the digital landscape about the ethical and legal implications of data collection. While the message aims to protect their intellectual property, it also raises questions among legitimate users about potential system misinterpretations and the process for verification. The company emphasizes that their journalists strive for accuracy, but acknowledges that mistakes can happen, directing users to their complaints policy for further details. This digital crackdown is just the tip of the iceberg in today's news cycle. Get ready for some serious NFL drama as a star defensive player has had enough of a certain quarterback. Chris Jones ultimatum: Russell Wilson's jersey no longer wanted. Kansas City Chiefs defensive powerhouse Chris Jones has officially declared Russell Wilson's jersey off limits, ending a long-standing quest for memorabilia. Chris Jones, a six-time All-Pro with 81.5 career sacks, has made a career out of getting to opposing quarterbacks. Yet, one player has consistently eluded him in a unique way: Russell Wilson. While Jones has managed sacks against Wilson, he's revealed that he's long wanted to add a Wilson jersey to his collection, only to be repeatedly denied by the quarterback. After a recent game where Jones recorded a sack against Wilson, he was asked about pursuing a jersey swap. His response was blunt: "I don't even want it." He explained that after multiple attempts over the years, he's simply given up. This revelation has sparked discussion about the value of such memorabilia, with analyses suggesting that Jones, a three-time Super Bowl champion with a strong Hall of Fame case, would have come out ahead in any jersey trade, even considering the high auction prices for Wilson's game-worn items. Fans and analysts are weighing in, with many finding Jones' frustration understandable. The narrative highlights a peculiar end to a quarterback defensive lineman dynamic, turning a potential collector's item into a symbol of repeated rejection. But the story doesn't end with jersey requests. It's about the pressure cooker that is the New York Giants. We'll hear directly from Russell Wilson himself about the chants demanding his replacement. Russell Wilson responds to Giants fan chants for QB change. Amidst growing frustration and chants for a replacement, Russell Wilson has a message for the New York Giants fanbase. The New York Giants' winless start to the 2025 season has ignited fury among their supporters, culminating in loud, "We want Dart" chants during their recent home game against the Kansas City Chiefs. The 36-year-old quarterback found himself the focal point of the fans' displeasure, especially after throwing 2 interceptions in the loss. Speaking to reporters post-game, Wilson acknowledged the difficult moments and the need for thick skin. He referenced the team's offensive capabilities, citing their 37-point performance in an overtime loss to the Dallas Cowboys the previous week, while also admitting his own shortcomings in the recent games. Wilson highlighted that the game against the Chiefs was close for most of the duration, emphasizing the need for a few big plays that ultimately didn't materialize for the Giants. Despite the criticism, he remains confident in his and the offense's potential, pointing to past successes as evidence of what they can achieve. Fan reactions online have been mixed, with some supporting Wilson's resilience and others doubling down on calls for rookie Jaxson Dart to take over. Analysts are debating whether Wilson's experience can still guide the team, or if a fresh, albeit inexperienced, face is needed to spark the offense. That's a wrap on today's explosive sports news. But don't go anywhere, we've got a lightning round recap coming right up. And that's a wrap on the Roger Report. We saw Brian Daboll facing tough decisions with the Giants' quarterback situation, news group newspapers issuing a stern warning about data mining, Chris Jones officially giving up on getting Russell Wilson's jersey, and Russell Wilson himself responding to the Giants' disgruntled fanbase. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms so you don't miss a single second of the action. We'll see you next time.